Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
I'm Nelly.
I'm Angel.
And today we are on location at the Hyatt, and we are with Nelly. Good people deserve wins too.
Yes.
Second, is this the second one?
Second annual.
Yes.
Yep.
Queen of Hearts
Casino night.
Yeah.
February 9th.
February 9th.
Here, 7 p.m.
Yep.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is going to be fun. Last year was great. I had a great time, met a lot of great people.
It was amazing.
What about this year?
This year we're actually doing it, which I didn't think would be possible, but bigger and better. We really took what our customers were saying, what our guests were saying, what our sponsors were saying, and we elevated where we're having it. So it's going to be at the Hyatt this year.
Woo!
I did miss it last year, so remind me, where was it again?
Mercantile.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep. And even that place
The
was great.
Mercantile, yeah.
Yeah. It was beautiful there, and
Because they were just redone last year, right?
Yep.
which was a great way for us to showcase that. But we wanted to have more of like an intimate feel to it. And we're bringing the big screen back, so I know that was a huge favor of all our sponsors,
So
feeling
cool.
like bigger than life. We're bringing a 360 photo booth this year.
Have you been on one of those? I got so dizzy the first time I went on one a couple months ago. I was like,
I've never been in
whoa.
one of those.
They're stationary, and I still almost fell off.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. That's going to be fun.
So you get to capture a lot of memories. We're having it around Valentine's Day again. So the
Oh.
best part is you get to celebrate love and my
birthday.
and Angel's birthday.
There you go.
And come out and support the kids. That's
Yes,
the best
that's
part
the
of it.
biggest.
Well, this is, these events work out. I hope you keep having these right around Valentine's Day, because I keep not having to plan anything for Valentine's Day. Because like this,
That's why we
this
wanted
just
to
works
do it.
right into it. You know what I mean?
The best part,
Takes the work out of it for you.
I'm done.
Gentlemen,
Hey, you
the
want to get
best
dressed up and go to a
part.
sweet benefit casino night with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working it, but you know,
I'm there.
You can come too.
Say hi.
fellas, listen up. We are literally setting the stage for you to take your person, dress up, and think about nothing else. We got the food covered. We got the drinks covered. We got the entertainment covered. The
photos.
Yep, the cool kids in the Lipker sisters are coming out again this year. They did an amazing job last year.
Yep.
The photos, we have paparazzi to capture every moment on the red carpet. The balloon thrown. It's just going to be amazing.
It's gonna be great.
Want it to be an opportunity where everyone goes out, has a great time, and the benefit is it's going to support
all
kids
the kids.
chasing their dreams.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you cannot forget, also, you're going to meet a lot of wonderful people.
Like-minded,
everyone there,
absolutely.
everyone there is just there for a good time,
Yep.
positive vibes, and nothing but fun.
Just coming together to have fun.
Yeah.
In the name of good people deserve wins,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
we
was-
even
that-
mentioned the casino tables. We got casino
Yeah.
tables like
too. Gamble.
like
Yeah. I mean, I'm not into the whole gambling thing. I mean, I guess if it's not my money, I'll gamble it. But
the best part is your ticket comes with $500
I know.
of chip play, and then
Yeah.
whatever you get from it. So if you can turn $500 into $2,000, you'll get little tickets at the end, and those raffle tickets will go to some of amazing prizes. I'm not going to give away the prizes this year. I want people to come in and just be floored. We really
It was the prize pool last year was one of the things that surprised me the most, because there was that side room where we had our interview
Yes.
area set up, and then the entire room was covered in tables, and it was full of just amazing prizes that were donated by all the sponsors and everybody that was part of it. It was
outreach,
unreal.
the community. This is really like, we were talking earlier, and I said, like, for me, having Angel here, not only is she one of our top sponsors, but she has done exactly what this mission is about. Contacted her people, her network, and really is just giving us a voice, a name, just having us be in the right rooms with the right people to continue to help. And ultimately, we've known each other for a long time, so she knows who I am as a person, and she knows that this help is going to, honestly, take care of the Kaylas, the Nyans, the Jamais, the basketball teams, any teams, not just the Corey, the Richards, those teams that,
that's your heart. Basketball's your heart.
can't help it.
Last year, the story behind how all this started and the players that benefited from this, there was 2 teams, right? 2 basketball teams, and they went down to Florida.
14 and under, 16 and under.
Right,
Rock
and one of them won.
Shout out Rock City.
One of them went undefeated and won, and the other ones like came in second place or third
Correct.
place or something like that.
Yeah.
They both got like basically to the championship. What an unbelievable story that was. Where's the focus this year?
Our focus this year is we have one freak athlete, I'm going to say it. She's a 16-year-old soccer player who has gotten asked to go play in Spain. She would have been here with us today, but she's sitting in a meeting to see how to make Spain happen. And then she was
cool is that?
nominated
At 16 years old.
Yeah,
How
nominated
cool is that?
from the travel team that she got to participate from, that we got to be a part of and help her be able to participate. Nominated to be on an international team as well.
That's so cool.
Wow.
What an incredible
Yes.
experience for
Kayla,
sure.
shout out.
Wow.
16
awesome.
years old and is being asked to go to Spain, Brazil, Italy,
Good for
France
her.
to do what she loves to do and talk about. Like, it makes me so happy. Like, talk about.
I get chills.
I have
Goosebumps.
Thank God I wasn't the only one. I was like, I get goosey so but it's so exciting because like you wish you had that growing up, but also how is she going to come back as a human?
Yeah,
What is she
that
going to
experience.
do and contribute from the experience she gets? And how cool is it that you can look at someone and say, you earned this? You know
For
what?
sure.
This has nothing to do with money. This has to do with your skill set.
Hard work.
Because this is a girl that I've seen for the last 3 years. Doesn't party, doesn't go out. Any chance she gets, she's out running. Any chance she has a soccer ball in her hand. Anytime she's at her house, I go to visit her and say, hey, she's checking out footage for soccer film, what she can do better, trick plays. And it's like that tenacity. A freshman, she was on a senior team, and then as a sophomore, she became the captain.
I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And when there's a standout like that, you know she's committed. You know
Yeah.
that's her
Those-
future. You know.
They're just built different.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And you can usually always tell from an early age when someone that they found already what they're truly
Yep.
passionate about, and finding that, having a young person, 14, 15, 16 years old, really know that that's what they're here to do and what they want to
Oh
do.
my God.
And then there's so many stories though where they just don't, the opportunity for them just doesn't get there, and unfortunately that's how it is. But the work that you guys do to help these kids make that dream come true, it's just amazing. And like you said
It
too,
is.
the whole pay it forward, you know what I mean? Like, there's no telling what she'll do for the next person,
And for the
having
next
been given
generation
this
after,
opportunity, so just doing one thing for one person can have such a waterfall effect on so many different people. So
You hope that it catapults out there and she continues that web and that reach, and then you look at, that one person and it started with boom, 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 and you get
Yeah.
to see it all connect. So we get to like really be at the start of this. I've always said like the coolest thing about this is we started with a fresh piece of paper. There was nothing written. There was nothing about this organization, not even our name. Our name came out because of that day when Corey called me on the phone and was like, Nels, we made it. We're national champions. And I just remember, like, in tears, just being like, good people deserve wins too. And everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, no, but they do. And then everyone was like, that's your foundation right there. That's your name. And I was like,
Yep.
oh.
Bam.
I was like, okay. And it just feels so good to say it because on any level, good people deserve wins. Like, I love being around the collaboration of, like, who I've gotten to meet from all of this. The amazing souls that have come on board with this journey and like what we've been able to do. And I know with year 3, so it was really taking care of Kayla and being able to support her on an international level, which is crazy to even just say, and I'm so excited. And then we want to have a community event this year where it's free for the entire public, like kind of like on Parcel 5 type thing. Do like a big kickball summer like pool where you're sliding down, the ramps and into pools and stuff, and just invite families, have a barbecue, break bread.
that would be awesome.
And then our last initiative is to be able to have that sponsorship where we pick up either another team or another individual and continue to grow every year. We're very small, but we're doing really good work and really big work.
And the thing is you have to start somewhere. Like you said, you just started from scratch, right? This is only the second year,
Absolutely.
Could you imagine a couple years down the road? It's only going to get bigger and better.
Yeah.
And
Helping
you're going to
more
be
kids.
helping way more people. you know?
Absolutely. And for me, I've always said, like, this mission is so much bigger, but it still has to have the same principles.
Yeah.
You can't say you're going to be able to do something and not follow through.
Right.
You can't commit to somebody and not be able to. A lot of people are like, oh, you only have one athlete, or you only have helped 2 teams or thing. And I was like, I don't want to sit there and look at kids and say, I'm able to help you and not be able to follow through. So for me, this is where you collaborate with the people that have the tool that we need.
Yep.
You really get things in motion, and then we have some structure where every year we know we can keep getting bigger, we can keep adding, and really doing right by the people we say we're going to help.
Yep.
Because if Kayla came to us and we had too many people on, to sit here and
And
say,
then she gets lost in the shuffle.
how many thousands of dollars are going to have to go to Spain, this, and this. Now we get to focus on making her dream come true and really getting a return on our investment with her. And just an amazing feeling.
Well, and that's, no matter what anybody says, I know you don't listen to it anyways, but just don't. Because even if you break it down and just look at the structure of a business, you know what I mean? You have to start doing one thing, focusing on that, and then creating the right structure to it so that you can scale the business up.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're starting with one, you're figuring out your formula, the steps that you need to take, the contacts that you need to make, and then, you know, when you get a strong foothold on it and you're comfortable with it, and, you know, you've started to navigate the waters, because like you said, you started with a blank piece of paper, you know what I mean? And now we've got a girl going to Spain to play soccer, and we have, you know,
wild.
2 basketball teams winning championships, you know what I mean, from a blank piece of paper. So, you know, you're
Nyan is a D2 school right now playing soccer. Let's go. Goalie of the year.
But yeah, so, you know, you get the structure and the foundation set up properly, like you're doing already, and then you can scale up. And, you know, the next thing you know, you're helping out entire teams, you know, worth of kids.
Mention how you come across these children.
So for me, I just, through word of mouth, through going to different sports, but I also like to go to the rec centers. I like to volunteer my time. I think that's where I can give back. We might not be an organization with hundreds of thousands of dollars behind us, but I know I have the time that I can give these kids and just ask what they need, ask what it looks like. So Jemai, we met at Carter Street Rec Center, and for him, we were able to secure a football program where it picks him up at 2 p.m., drops him off at 8 p.m., gives him a meal in between. And that may not seem like a lot, but when I first met Jemai and talked to him, he didn't have a meal. His mom was going through a lot of struggles and, you know, is just recently released, but that's the reality of it. These kids either have a parent not present, or a parent that's in prison, or parents that just don't have the means to make this happen for them. But they have talents just like any other kids, and they deserve the same opportunities.
Yep, for
So
sure.
it's cool to be able to work with Pirates Toy. They donated a lot of toys for me to be able to go to Adams Streets, Carter, like all the centers, and really just hand out toys to the kids as well. And their faces, we get to keep these? Wait, we get to have water balloons? And you know, you forget growing up and stuff that, like,
It's the little things.
It's the small things that make the biggest
and that a
impact,
Nerf
you
gun
know?
made them so happy. And it's like, how often do you just see, like, there's so many different ways we can give back, and it's not just this. But for me, that's why the Queen of Hearts is so important. It's our one time a year. This is where we really focus on bringing everyone together, being able to celebrate what we've done, and also give back to the next year. And this event is the reason why we're able to operate every year. It's the reason why we can help the Kaylas. And by everyone coming to support, everyone coming and buying tickets, coming to just also have a good time, you are aiding and helping kids' dreams come true.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's just amazing.
So, Angel, we dragged you all the way downtown for this today. Tell us how you fit in this circle.
I've, like Nelly mentioned, we've known each other for a really long time. I watched her start this from that blank piece of paper to what it is today. And I don't know, a few months ago, I kind of want to put the boots to the pavement, like kicked ass to help her bring some more focus onto the Queen of Hearts event. Just because I know how passionate it is for her in helping the kids. Who doesn't want to help kids?
Yeah,
That's 100%.
Who doesn't want to help children?
I would be honest, that 2 month ago phone call maybe sounded like this. Angel, I think I'm a little over my head. There's so many things that we're far behind on. Things aren't getting done, and maybe possibly I really need a lot of help. And she was like, okay, what do you need? And I was like,
I got you.
well, this is what we don't have. This is where we're at. And she was like, okay. And then I call her the GOAT right now because within that phone call, 2 hours later, there was a sponsorship for $2,500, a sponsorship for $1,500, a sponsorship for $500, and she's like, "Did you get the tickets from so and so?" She was calling. She's like, "No, I'll take your card and I'll put the sponsorship in for you. I got you."
I sure was. I was like, if you don't have time to do it, just send me your card and I will do it all for you.
And it was just amazing because this is the kind of like support that you wish for, and you can't even begin to think. And I was like, I don't know how many different ways I can, because she doesn't make any money for this. She's not making anything, like
not looking for
her
anything.
time. But you know what? We're humans too. Like, and it's so hard to get people, like when you're so passionate about something, to be like, I don't mind working 90 hours and not like seeing.
Just keep pushing Flower City. That's all I need.
Well, tell them what you do. Tell them what you do.
I own an insurance agency, Flower City, FLOUR.
Okay.
Insurance
Correct, Flower
agency,
City.
yes.
The correct.
The original
Flower
Flower
City,
City.
yes.
Not many people know that.
No, I know.
They are huge Rochester. Like, I mean, you could see
a lot of
by.
people claim to be, and then they're like, "Well, where did you come up with that spelling?" I'm like, "Oh,
Because it's flower.
let's go
and
down
we're on a
Mystery
river.
Lane."
And I will say, no BS, she has saved me over $1,800 yearly between our car, RV, house, boat.
Took a little while to get the homeowners to, because of the whole dog restriction.
With
in New
pitties,
York.
with pit bulls.
I will
she
say
hooked
that's
us
the
up.
only thing that I agree with that Hochul did right was banning the insurance companies from restricting homeowners insurance based on a dog's breed.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Too.
I have 2 pit bulls.
I have a Doberman. Not quite.
yeah,
as-
they
it's-
were
I
the
don't,
same
I don't go
thing.
through the same
German
hoops
Shepherd,
as
yeah.
pitties, but they're
They were
still
still
on
on
that
the
list.
same-
They're
they were
still on that list.
list.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
still on that
Makes
list.
it
They
difficult.
were still on that list, and now you cannot.
If my current homeowners insurance is watching this, I don't have a Doberman.
Well, they can't do anything about it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, perfect.
She knows.
Cool.
She knows all the things. I
got
call
a
her for all
Doberman.
this stuff
You
too. I'm
call
like,
them,
listen,
hey, I got 3 Dobermans now.
Right.
suckers.
Yep.
They literally
I had
in
2.
New York State they can't do anything about it now.
But so you might as well call them and tell them and add it on
Like,
for
I
your own
gotcha.
protection.
So
Yeah.
what they can do
Oh.
is they can.
They should give me cheaper insurance
They-
for having a Doberman. Because
I mean,
They're
I'm
secure
not
you know
worried
who's
about
going to bust into my house and see,
Same alarm.
especially when I had 2 and see 2 big Dobermans
No,
and be
I'm
like,
not-
oh, I'm going to take all their stuff.
If it's a pit bull, I'm going to take my chance. If it's Doberman, absolutely not.
See? Okay, so you own an insurance agency.
Yes.
Which is really cool because I'll probably call you for some insurance
Cool.
stuff.
I want my name in the raffle ticket when he does though. For the no, I'm just kidding.
You want to wait? You want to win your own raffle tickets?
No, wait.
No, you can't do
this
that.
month is
Next month. Next.
So every month I do a monthly raffle. No purchase necessary. Literally, Nelly would tell, I'm sorry, what was your name again? Oliver, hey, give Angel a call. Oliver calls me, says, hey, Nelly referred me to get a quote from you. He gets a quote. Nelly's name gets entered into the drawing. It's really that simple. No purchase necessary. You don't have to purchase a policy. It's just for a quote.
Nice.
If I
Cool.
save you money, I sure hope you're going to buy the insurance from me.
Right.
But
Well,
yes,
I like saving money.
That's
the
a
goal.
a really, you don't need a big selling point when you show them the numbers and it's cheaper than what they're paying. It's like,
I
Yeah.
actually
When
had
I-
people
when
tell
I'm-
me
when
that
I'm
it's not
here-
worth the switch. Even if I was like $10 a month cheaper, they're like, it's not worth it. I'm
What's
like,
not worth the switch?
I'm like, you're not. You literally give
that's
me your
$10
card
more
and-
I can put on
$10
something I
is
want.
$10.
Listen, they just
I'm
give
not
me the payment information. I'm like, I'm confused. I do all the work.
Right. For less money.
Yeah,
what I was
I
paying.
got better coverage on my home insurance because like when I first got it, it was when I was like super young, 2010.
Terrible coverage.
And I was paying so much, and she looked at it and she goes, "I'm sorry, you're." She sent me, and
Cut
I
it in
was
half and double the insurance.
like, "Wait, what happened?" She goes, "You can thank me later." I was like,
So
"Damn."
you guys can continue with the show. I'm going to talk about insurance.
All right, so perfect. She tells.
That's another show.
I can't
That can
promise
be a
that
whole
for
other
everybody.
show.
Everybody's situations are different, but yes, sometimes
but if there's free
literally her
quotes.
policy was double what she should have been paying for half the amount of coverage.
But like you're that type of, so like Angel's that type of person where like this is why I always say like my word is everything. I refer everyone to her because I know what kind of person she is.
Yeah.
So like one of my friends called and she didn't beat her. She let her know, I can't beat these coverages. You actually have better coverages.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And Kelly was like, oh, I can't believe like that she would say that. Like she could have.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not like
There was
most
another
salespeople
Right.
out there that just try to sell you a box
Yeah.
to live out of. If I can help you, I can help you. If I can't help you, I'll explain to you why I can't help you.
Yep.
Like I just had a conversation the other day. I was the $20 less than matching their exact policy, but when I reviewed their condo coverage, I was like, I don't know why you have this policy, to be honest, because these coverages are really scary. Scary low. So I went over in detail like what this policy limit meant, what this policy limit meant, and this is what I suggest. Totally up to you to make that decision.
Yep.
We can match exactly what you have, but this is where I think you should be.
Yeah.
He's like, and it's only $100 more. I said, it's only $100 more. He said, we're going to go with what you suggest.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the other time she couldn't do something for me and literally referred me to somebody who could. And she was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
not-
sometimes there's things that I can't, like sometimes events I can't help with, or
Right.
some kind of business that I can't help with, but I've been doing it long enough, I can usually point you to somebody that can help. So if I can't help, I try to give you somebody that
Nice.
can.
And that's Flower City?
Yes.
FLOUR. Correct Flower City. The OG Flower
the
City.
OG of the OGs.
And that's the thing is like you do a lot for Rochester. How has Rochester treated you and Good People Deserve Wins?
It's actually been a really, really cool, like, I'm starting to learn to step into my purpose, and that's been, I think last year you can tell, like I struggled with sitting down and being able to talk or getting on camera or doing a video, and I still struggle, but I think like how Rochester's responded, how the community has come together, how many different, like, hey, you know, so-and-so is into this, give them a call, and just being able to call somebody that's in the same lane and have that collaborative efforts of what did you guys do, or what does it look like for your event, or how did you help with liability when it came to having alcohol at an event, or, you know, so it's been really cool, and I think, like, having this start here especially, like, we have so many talented kids, it's actually crazy. And so for it to start here, it's just one of those feelings where it's like, I can't wait to see where this grows, because I do want to take it from state line to state line, and at this point we can say internationally, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
But Rochester is where it started. Rochester will always hold a special spot for Good People Deserve Wins too, and this is like, this is home. This will always be home.
So, you know, you always throw so many compliments and nice words towards other people. I figure I'll throw one to you as well. Between last year and this year, I can see a massive confidence boost in you. You know, like your own confidence in yourself with doing this. I think you have plenty of confidence just in general, but in this world,
It was not my space. It was definitely not my space.
But you can totally see that you are making it your space. You know what I mean?
Thank
And I can see the confidence that you have in yourself, you know, being in this world.
I think those cool moments of seeing the things that a lot of people won't understand, like when Jemai still calls me and is like, hey, I'm by a McDonald's, I'm by a Burger King, I'm hungry, or I really want something different than a school lunch, you got me? And like having those moments where it's like, it's such a cool feeling knowing that the good you're doing, it keeps you fueled, and it keeps you feeling like this is it. I have found my space. I have found my purpose. And no, I will not be that perfect person of like where I know everything or know everyone.
Oh, you'll never know everything.
But the best part about like how I am and how I tackle life is if I'm going to fail forward. And I'm going to sit back up and figure out what went well, what didn't go well. And I think that tenacity also helps fuel the athletes as well. So Nyan, before he left he'll always be an alum for us, you know, but before he went into the college things, he broke his elbow right before. And this is a goalie who just got signed as a D2 player. So for him, he thought it was over. I can't believe what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We were able to talk to him, and for me, it was, all right, what solutions do we have? What's the problem? What can we do? And I was able to talk to his coach, his mom, himself, and be like, hey, you have an opportunity now to heal everything else. You know, you're not in soccer yet. Obviously, this is your elbow healed, right? And then we ended up getting him and paying for a program through U of R Medicine for mindset, where he would get on a Zoom call and they would talk about, you know, it has to be more than just, because a lot of athletes that we see that have made it to a pro level, what is the one thing that once everything starts falling apart in their lives, we see the emotional maturity part. That's not there. No one's taught them how to deal with emotions, how to deal with setbacks.
You got to keep your mind just as strong as your body.
Yes, and so for me, I was like, hey, Mom, like this is a great opportunity for him. What programs can you find? And she was, and that helps too when you have parents who are so like a part of this process, and they know they can't financially support, but they want the best for their kids.
Yeah.
So doctors, and we found a program. It was 5 weeks. It was just in time for his healing process. He would log on for the 5 weeks, talk to other kids that are going through similar things, talk about what they can do, talk about
with that too.
how he can strengthen things otherwise. And now he went from not playing and starting in his
That's
first
awesome.
year. Like,
what a cool program
Yeah.
too. Just as
Kids
you know, as a
helping each
program.
other, yeah.
Kids helping
yeah, it was
each other.
really cool. So shout out to that. And I didn't even know it was available, but I'm the type of person, this is mind, body, and soul. It has to be more. We need to create these kids to want to come back and want to continue the work and keep giving back to our future.
Accidents happen. Yes, injuries happen. But
What are you going to do?
what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yep,
Right.
How are
gotta
you
be,
gonna?
and especially too, if you can, get into a space where they're ready for it, if and when it does
Yeah.
happen, because it's really not a question of if,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
when.
when.
Yeah.
When you're playing at such a high level, you know what I mean? You're
Gonna get injured, yeah.
something's going to happen.
And we see it all the time, how many players ACL and never return, or the ACLs and
Right, and they're back in 6
mentally
weeks. You know what I mean? It's
How did that
unbelievable.
happen?
Yep,
I don't
for
know,
sure.
but I also need to. What? That's
I think we could all benefit from a little bit
so.
of that.
I think like this is, and to be able to be the person that is like navigating through all this and really trying to figure out what we're going to look like as an organization. It's really, for me, mind, body, and soul. It has to play a bigger purpose across the board. It has to fulfill a bigger need, and these kids are doing everything right, and it's like, why not set them up for success? Why not give them all the tools that they can have to succeed in any avenue of life?
That's awesome. I love the message that you and Good People Deserve Wins too puts out there.
Yeah.
Thank
the
you.
vibe that you guys
Thank
put
you,
off.
thank
I think
you.
it's awesome.
It's all positive, and we need a lot more of that in this
for
crazy
sure.
world that we live in.
A lot more.
All right, so Queen of Hearts, February 9th, 7 o'clock, right here at the Hyatt. Where can we find tickets? Obviously, we'll have all the information down in the description below.
Yep.
We made it
but-
super easy this year. Last year, that was another thing. So this year, www.gpdw2.org. And it is literally the first thing that will smack you. Find tickets.
Same button brings you right to the sponsorship page as well. So if you want to sponsor, that's there too.
Yep.
Yes.
Never too late.
Never too late. Right there, it'll give you everything, the breakdown of everything. And then if you want to check out our story, why we're here, what we're doing, then you're right on our website, and it has that all for you.
Awesome. Perfect.
Super easy.
Anything else you guys want to bring up about the event or about the organization?
Come help, come
know, just
support.
come support.
Come have a great night. Dress up, look great. It's going to be a celebrity feel of it. You're going to be treated like a
You're gonna
celebrity.
have people walking around taking pictures of you like you are a celebrity.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because you're our celebrity. Anyone that comes and supports this mission, for me, just know thank you, and you are the reason why I'm able to sit here. I'm able to do the work I do, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you. Good people deserve wins too. Come support.
February 9th.
That was perfect. I don't even need to do an outro because
We don't need to say anything.
that was perfect. So, everybody, we will see you on February 9th, 7 p.m. right here at the Hyatt.
Shout out Kayla.
Be dressed and be
Congratulations.
ready because it's going to be one.
I'm
heck of a
going with
party.
red this year. I'm going with red. I
Going
think
with
my
red?
outfit's red.
I'm not
Nice.
telling what mine is.
You're gonna be the birthday star.
If
You're
you know
gonna
me
be the
well enough,
birthday
you
star.
should know what color it's going to be.
I can't wait till you see the cake we ordered you for your birthday.
I know.
Oh,
I put a lot of work and effort into it.
nice.
It's gonna be
That'll an
perfect.
exciting
It's my big
surprise.
4-0.
Oh, shit.
So we'll be celebrating a
Lots
lot.
of celebration.
Yeah, so come out.
February 9th.
I told them
Another reason.
on the 4th floor they have the roof top, and then the whole thing inside. Told them that's where our after party is going to be. So after party, we're going to have a bartender
rooftop?
and do it on the inside
Well,
part
yeah,
of the
yeah,
rooftop. But yeah, so we're
it's
going to
still Rochester in February.
we're going to have so many reasons to celebrate. I can't wait.
there's a
Come out with
snowstorm.
us. Come celebrate and
gonna
support
be fun.
these kids.
Yep,
Yes.
for sure. All right, guys, for any more updates as we get closer and closer to the event, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, every other social media platform where you watch your podcasts. We're there. We're here
everywhere.
to support good people deserve wins. We're here to support Queen of Hearts Casino Night, so you can see all the updates on our page, on their page. Don't forget to check them out. gpdw2.org.
Yes.
Ooh, I said that pretty good.
Yes.
I had to kind
It's
of
starting to
I had to
flow.
side read it, but
It's,
you know what I
it's
mean?
gonna start to flow.
it's in
Before
there.
I was
It's in
like
there.
getting tripped up, and now I'm like GPDW2. Hey.
That just like made my brain glitch. You said that so fast.
But thank you guys so much for having us on here as well. Like, you guys are
Anytime.
doing incredible things. The support you do for our entire community, how many shout outs you give. Like, I love going to your podcast and seeing the positivity you guys throw out there, how much love you give out to our community, how much love you give out to other companies, people. It's so cool to be around, and I just love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Got to spread the love.
Yes.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was awesome.
Perfect.
Great. We got to sit.
That's a wrap, Johnny.